Hello everyone, hello from Campinas Airport, or it's some airport just out of Sao Paulo in Brazil. Luckily I actually checked what airport I was at because I was busy booking a hostel in Sao Paulo, and then I looked at the map and it was like an hour and a half away from where I am. So I was in Caxias for 4 nights visiting Victor's family, which was super nice, and it was really good to experience like rural cultural like Brazil, and I just like learned so much more about Brazil. It was really interesting. Victor's gone back to Rio de Janeiro and I'm continuing traveling, going to Fernando Island, which I'm so excited about. So many of you on my social media said I have to go here, so I'm super excited for that. I actually have a 24-hour layover here because when I was booking the flights, I booked Victor's flights and then that seat sold out, so then for me to be on the same flight as him I had to take this 24-hour layover. But honestly I'm not even that mad because I need a day to catch up on content, back up content, do some work, and then I can go to Fernando Island and really pump out the content and enjoy it. I just said goodbye to Victor, and I've never really felt this before. I think like I've been single the last 6 years, and so I've really like thrown myself into my work, my social media, living in London and like living all around the world, and so I don't really allow myself to kind of get feelings or develop feelings or any of that because yeah, I'm just always so busy. And then I guess like it really hit me today. I like said goodbye to him. I'm going to see him when I'm back in Rio de Janeiro, but then after that I'm going back to Australia, and I was just like crying. I was like, oh my god, like solo traveling for almost 4 months is really starting to hit me. Like you really crave and miss connection with people. I was just up with his family for like 4 days, 4 nights. We didn't really do like a lot, but it was just nice to be around people. Anyway, I'm going to go back. I've booked like a really cheap hostel for like £12. I'm just going to go to that, have some breakfast, do some work, and yeah, I thought I'd just give you guys an update of where I am. And my dad called me, and I don't think I've announced, but my dad actually doesn't need to have his 2 surgeries he was meant to have while I was in Brazil, so I am just so grateful. I'm like, God is good and has really relieved me so much, especially while I'm traveling. He just called me and he sounds so much better in his voice, and I think he's really relieved. But yeah, that's the update. We're in Brazil. We're here for another 3 weeks, and I really don't want this to end. Like, I feel like Brazil is my home, but I'll see you guys for my next update in Fernando.